people that know the covenant of God, He comes quickly. When they
meaning, fulfillment.
When we are in the time of fulfillment, it is because God wants to be present.
But on the ground.
But He wants people on the ground. When a dangerous situation comes, it doesn't make the people that are in the covenant to be afraid. Shadrach did not pray. They didn't say, hey God, they are killing us. They say, we know that our God is able to deliver us. We will not bow down. We will never bow down. Forgive us, but we will not bow down. The king said, I will make the fire 7 times, and they say, make it. We will go in even in the fire. There is a time when the covenant doesn't need prayer. When you just go into a situation, then you will know that He has
and then
and you pick up a testimony.
Hey!
Abide in the covenant. Abide in the covenant. Abide in the word. There is something that He wants to do. There is something that He wants to do. If you can abide in it, if you can abide in the covenant, you will then see. You are the one that will.
From March, 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. 6 months.
He must pay for all the time that we were sitting for 6 months. You see, when I meet up with a person that has demons right now, it will not be the same as before. Those demons and the ones that are related to them, and the other one that relates with them on the other side, and the other one with the friend from work. When I cast them out here, all the relatives, they must go. All the relatives of the demons and the friends must go. What He has made, He made me to be annoyed. And all the people that you have them in your phone, when they have demons, when I cast them out from you, then you must tell the demons that even the others must be cast out. Because if God can hit with a hailstorm, if He can smite with a hailstorm, He must strike the demons that rule Israel with a hailstorm. He must strike all the demons of Gauteng with a hailstorm. Because if He can smite with a hailstorm,
That is why
That is why I'm
re
saying
tlo bona batho ba pholoswa haholo.
we are going to see people becoming born again more.
Re tlo ba bona ba pholoswa haholo.
Yes, we will see them become born
Re tlo
again.
ba bona ba pholoswa
We
haholo.
will see them
Wa
become
tseba
born
why?
again. Do you know
Re
why?
na le Modimo ya betsang
We
ka matla.
have a God that smites with a hailstone.
Anna, so o betsa ka majwe.
He strikes with
O
the
betsa
hailstone.
ka majwe. Ho thwe ke majwe a mangata, ho thwe ke a maholo.
They say it's great stones.
Great. NLT ring.
Hailstone.
Na ke ena Modimo ntse re tsamaya le ena ka mehla ena eo.
Is it the same God that we are working with all
Ba
the
mpotsa
time?
hore ke ena ena eo.
Is he the same
Ya betsang
God?
ka majwe.
The one that strikes with great stones.
O betsa ka majwe.
He strikes with great stones.
Ka majwe.
With the hailstone.
O betsa ka majwe.
He cast down,
Ho tjho hore lejwe le le leng.
meaning one stone.
Le betsa ba haeno kaofela.
It strikes all your relatives and family.
Le madimo a na le go bona kaofela.
And all the demons that
Jwale
are
ha
in
ka
them.
ntsha majwe.
So if he can take out stones,
O heaven. O betsa ka majwe.
he
Pheta temana, ho tjho o betsa kang? Ho tjho o etsa kang ngwana?
and it came to
Ke
pass.
motho o mong le mong a ba le temana important for today.
And it came to pass.
Haeba ka utlwa o na le something se kotsi mo na re jwetse. Ha ka re o bala ya hao utlwa hore ka re bua tabeng go mo go so re jwetse. Ke se batla tsana Modimo yeo o betsa ka majwe. Re dutse ka matlong Modimo a betsa ka majwe. Utlwa. No, ha le utlwa. Kore ho thwe re dule ka tlong mare Modimo o betsa ka majwe. Ebe a betsa ka majwe. Ho tjho hore ne re sa tsebe temana ha ke re utlwe.
And it came to pass,
Eh.
as they fled from before Israel,
Yes.
and were in the going down to Beth Horon,
Yes.
that the Lord cast down great stones from heaven
Yes.
upon them unto Azekah, and they died. They were more
Ha ba
which
betsa ka
died.
majwe ha ba fose.
When he strikes them with great stones, he doesn't miss
O tsebe
them.
hore Modimo ha betsa ha fose.
When God strikes, he doesn't
Wena
miss.
o ka nna fose.
You can miss.
O tseba meriri ya hao kaofela.
He knows the numbers of
O
your
tseba
hair.
hantle mo a tla o betsa teng
He
hantle.
knows right where he can hit
O
you.
betsa hantle mo gore ba shwa kaofela.
He strikes at the right
Kore
where
batho ba le ba shwa
they all
kaofela ba
died.
betswa ke Modimo.
those people all died being
Jwale
struck
Modimo wa
by
rona o
God.
betsa ka majwe.
So our God strikes with hailstones.
Ke dintho tse wa tshwanetse ka di betse ka majwe mo nageng e.
What are the things that he should strike with hailstones
O
in this
tshwanetse a
land?
di betse se re le teng.
He must strike them
Re
because
tla
we
ba on
are
the
there.
ground hore a betsa ka
He
majwe.
will be on the ground for him to strike with hailstones.
Hey. Bala hape ngwanaka, bala hape. Amplified e re, ba na le amplified.
And it came to pass as they fled from before Israel and were in the going down to Beth Horon, that the Lord cast down great stones from heaven upon them unto Azekah, and they died. They
Ho
were
bolela
more,
hore
that means
ha o na le ngwana sekolong tertiary ya Stout,
when you have a naughty child that is in tertiary,
ya Stout,
that is naughty,
the Stout child,
the naughty child,
the Stouty one.
the naughty one.
Ye reng ha le mona ke mzalwana ha le sekolong ke something else.
When that person here, they are born again, but when
Jwale,
they're
re na le
at school,
Modimo ya
they are
betsang
something
ka
else.
majwe.
And we have a God that strikes with hailstones.
A ntse a betse motho ka majwe.
God must strike a person with those hailstones.
What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty. The reasoning king gore a tlo betsa ka majwe ha re shebe.
What is the reason for him to strike with hailstones?
Number one, ho na le marena a mangata.
Number one, there were many kings.
Ho na le batho ba bangata.
There were many people.
Case ena is serious haholo e hloka ena a betsa ka majwe.
This case is more serious and it needs him to strike with hailstones.
Meaning ha o na le case e serious jwale o le on the ground o betsa ka majwe.
Meaning when you have a serious case and you are on the ground,
No,
he will
not
strike.
serious cases.
When you have serious cases and you are on the ground,
Jwale o betsa ka majwe.
now he strikes with hailstones.
Number 2.
Sa bobedi,
King lebaka le etsang gore mo a betsa ka majwe.
what is the reason that makes him here to strike with
Morena ya
hailstones?
orchestrating taba ena kwa Jerusalem.
The king that orchestrated this matter is from Jerusalem.
So tshwantse a betse ka majwe because o tseka Jerusalem.
He must strike with the hailstones because he
Now,
wants Jerusalem.
if the mark ke Africa
If the mark
or
is
South
Africa,
Africa ke the mark,
or South Africa is the mark,
o tshwantse a betse ka majwe.
he must strike with hailstones.
Why?
Hobane,
Mo go nang le ntho a e batlang teng, tshwantse a betse ka majwe.
where there is something that he wants, he must strike with hailstones.
Ke taba ya bobedi.
Number 2.
Ke taba ya bobedi.
That is number 2.
Meaning, if I'm a South African,
Meaning, ha ke le motho wa South Africa,
ke dutse tulong eo a ka betsang ka majwe.
I am in a place where he can strike with hailstones.
Ha o e tshwantsha le Jerusalem.
If you compare it with Jerusalem,
Because South Africa
because South Africa
or Southern Africa ke mo tsoseletso e tlo ba teng.
or Southern Africa is where the great revival will be from.
And then e tlo tlala Africa yohle.
That will burst out to the whole
Meaning
Africa.
this area is important or a betsa ka majwe.
Meaning this area is important for him to
Ke tla
strike
motho a
with
bolela,
hailstones.
o dutse tulong e go betswang ka majwe.
Tell the person next to you that you are sitting in a place where God strikes with hailstones.
Immediately ho na le bongata. Jwale mo South Africa ho na le bongata ba madimona. Madimona a teng ke a mangata.
Immediately here in South Africa, there's multitudes of demons.
Kore ke a mangata.
Multitudes.
Ne ke feta ka mane ka haka ka bona motho yo mong a nkga a feta a tsamaya ka pele ka re nna bona na we
I was passing there by my house and I saw
a
somebody
tse tshabehang tjena.
that was wearing
Kore ntho tse re ga o di sheba
things
o ba
that were
o ntse o le mosalana o utlwa ka re o ka tjhetjhela morao.
things that when you see that person wearing, even if you are a brethren, you
So re
would want to.
tulong e
go
ka
there.
betswang ka majwe.
So we are in a place where they are struck by
Because
hailstone.
madimona a mona a mangata
Because these demons that are here are many.
a thibela ntho ya modimo.
They block the
Jwale
thing
re
of
mo
God.
tulong ya modimo hape
Now we are in a place of God again.
at the same time.
Ka nako e le nngwe.
Meaning ha re le selekaneng, listen to this.
Meaning when we are in a covenant, mamela taba ena.
Ke bone pono e nngwe mo bekeng.
I saw another vision during the week.
That vision tells me,
Pono eo e njwetsa hore,
number 1, bafu ba tlo tsoha.
number 1, the dead will rise from the dead.
Ba phahameng ba tlo pholoswa.
Number 2, the people of great status will be born again.
Ha hona ntho e etsahalang modimo a sa e solve moyeng.
There is nothing that
Ha hona ntho e etsahalang modimo a sa e solve moyeng.
there is nothing that happens while God. Now Joshua here was fighting on the ground,
But rona re lwana moyeng.
but we fight in the spirit.
Meaning ha re lwana moyeng,
Meaning when we fight in the spirit,
re lwana ntwa e re sa e boneng.
we are fighting a battle that we can't see.
The other thing,
Ntho e nngwe hape,
batho ba bangata ba ne ba buile
a lot of people have spoken
gore batho ba tlo shwa mona ba tlo ba bangata.
that the people that will die here will be
Ba
many.
enka kae?
Where do they take it from?
Ene why e sa etsahale?
And why didn't it happen?
Ho na le ntho tse tla etsahala o sa di tsebe hore modimo o bitsitse batho ka majwe.
There are things that will happen while you don't know that God strike people with hailstone. opening your eyes.
Mo South Africa mo.
Here in South Africa,
Go ile ha rapelwa ka tsela e nngwe. Baena ba rapela, baena ba fasta. Seng rona fela, go wa rapela.
brethren were praying
O
and they were
bolela gore
fasting. Not
thapelo
only
e
us.
mahala.
Do you think prayer is just in vain?
Go na le dintwa tse di tsa tla di etsa o ska ba di tseba.
There are some battles that he will fight that you may not know.
Se ka reng ha o di bona bona, yo,
That which if you see them, you will just say, yo.
a di solvela ka thoko.
And he solves them on the side.
Haeba modimo o sa entse ntho tse already.
If God has done those things already,
Go tsho gore o na le ntho a ntsa e etsa eo Satane a ntsa e tseba.
that means there is something that he's busy
Ka
doing that the
mmusong
devil is aware
ona ha
of.
re ka tshoa.
In this kingdom, if we
Or re
would
le
be
ka
afraid,
lesaeteng lena jwale ra tshoa.
or we are on this side and we are
Go ka
afraid,
etsahala gore re tshoe.
it can happen for us to be afraid.
But ka mmusong wane ba se ba tshoile go.
But on the other kingdom, they are very scared.
Gobane go na le bopaki bo ba bo boneng ka moya rona re sa bo bona.
Because there is a testimony that they saw through the Spirit.
Israel
without
o
us
na le
seeing.
testimony ha tla fitla mo.
Israel had a testimony when they reached that place.
Meaning se re tlang go tsona haeba di boima dintwa.
Meaning, if we come to battles that are
Tsena di
dangerous,
simple haholo ko re no e solve ka pele fela.
these ones are very simple. You just solve it quickly.
Modimo o tlo e solve ka pele fela.
God will solve it
Batho
quickly.
bana ba ntse ba sa nkutlwe. Modimo o tlo e solve ka pele
God
fela.
will solve it very quickly.
Lebaka leo re tshwantseng go le sheba ke lefe.
The reason that we should focus on is that
Le se ke la tshoha
do not be afraid.
ha a le teng.
When He is present,
Le se ke la tshoha.
do not fear.
Le se ke la tshoha.
Do not be afraid.
Mamelang ba profeta ha ba bua le se ke la tshoha.
Do not be afraid.
Na le motho o mong a tshohile hampe. Ke mbona gore o tshohile. Ka re ho yena. Ba mo testa nix. Because fear
Hobane letshoho,
le etsa gore modimo a se ka sebetsa.
it makes God not to work.
But sebete
But courage,
e etsa gore modimo a sebetse.
it makes God to work.
Tshwantse sesole sa modimo se eme se shebe pele ke nako ya ho hapa.
The army of God must stand and focus forward because it is the time
Ho hapa.
to capture.
Ho hapa.
To capture.
Tshwantse sesole sa modimo se eme.
The army of God must stand up.
Ke nako ya gore ba eme modimo a bonwe.
This is God may be seen.
Re ke pheta ba e utlwa. Ke nako 2020 ha e tshwane le 2019.
2020 is not the same as 2019.
2020 ko bolela re fetela boemong bo bo boneng re se go bona pele.
2020 means we are going to another level where we were not before.
Meaning mo re leng teng
Meaning where we are,
ha re le ka hara covenant re tlo bona ntho tse so ka re di bona before.
when we are in the covenant, we will see things that we have never seen before. There's a person called Caleb. He says, this is the last line. He says, let us go up because we will truly overcome.
Why?
Why?
We are more than conquerors.
The Bible says we are more than conquerors. The Bible again says, when God is on our side, who can be against us? And again the Bible says, I've already mentioned the third one says, when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard. It means when it is very bad, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard. What does it mean to lift up a standard? It means we will see things that we've never seen before because of that flood. It means God will reveal things that we've never seen before. It means God will do things that He will never have done without the flood. My last encouragement it is to say, fear not. I want to speak to a person that is not born again. When a person is not born again, just like when I was not born again, when they can say there's a great witch doctor on the other side, you will find me there. And when they say this is the greatest witch doctor with red eyes that is scary, when you look at him, you can even run away. You don't want to be on his wrong side. So we have the physician of the sicknesses of sin. We are having the greatest healer that even removes things from the witch doctors and delivers them. The healer or the physician that we have, when those people that fly at night, they will say that we don't fly over that house without us doing anything. They will tell you that you must check the houses. You don't just fly. Do not just take your broom over that place. Do not make your bread run over that place. So we have that physician that you do not need to pay him. When he is present, everything is present. You see, there is nobody that can be able to solve their own child in the house. You will not be able to solve your child in the house, but this physician solves them. There is nobody that can solve their own child when they have handed themselves over to boys.
Because but
They do that. But when this physician is present, his name is Jesus. I once saw him.
Hey, ke lahletswe ke ngwaneso ha e sale dilemo tse fetang 30 ke a tsebo mo ateng.
I lost my sibling ever since 30 years. And we spoke to this physician and said, we don't know where the person is and we don't know what to do.
Tomorrow.
While in the revival, that person was
the same person
the same person that
tomorrow
is in the service. We are speaking about the healer of the sin. The one that was before. The one that is even today. The one that will be forevermore. You speak about the physician that when you die, you go to his own home. These ones, when they die, they are the one that when you die, while you are in him, you just see a person smiling, and that person will be falling down and gone. That is the physician that I'm speaking about. That when one has passed on, he knows that one day the place will open up when he stands in the realm. That is the man that I'm talking about. If you have never had a relationship with him, and you have a lot of things, that physician, he is able to make a drunkard not to drink anymore. When you can see a tall man, you must know that he was a drunkard. You must know that he no longer drinks. So, we speak about a physician, a doctor that solves a person. That when you look at, you see alcohol. And he's able to wash that person. That is the greatest doctor. We speak about a doctor of people. They drink more during World Cup. They fight and they even fight for the alcohol. When that doctor comes in, even when it smells, that person no longer desires. That is the doctor. We are not speaking about something that is far off. That is the great doctor. You just take Jesus, the doctor of the sickness of sin, the greatest doctor of the sickness of sin. The greatest doctor of the sickness of sin that solves things that cannot be solved. They can take you to AA. We will not take you to AA. We do not cancel you. You come in and go out. He comes in, something goes out. The greatest doctor of the sickness of sin. The great doctor of sickness of sin. He's the one that we are speaking about. He healed somebody that was struck by a stroke. You were present.